Beautiful morning here. It's just lovely. I have got to tell you guys about my last few days. Wow. So on Saturday, it was well, I was a little sluggish. I don't know. I just felt a little sore, and I was kind of frustrated. I was sore, but just a little sluggish, and it was a good day though. And then Sunday was a wait. What is today? Today's Tuesday. Oh, yes. Okay, so Sunday. Okay, I'm like, wait, what happened? So first of all, Sunday. I definitely, for the first time, my tent truly became my house. It was rainy Sunday morning, and I was like, what am I going to do? I mean, and I wasn't at a shelter. I was at a tent site. So it was raining. I'm like, okay, crap. Okay, so I have an idea, and I think I heard Jill tell me about this. So probably I got it from her. And I was like, all right. So my tent is now my home for real. So I have my sleeping quarters. So I have two vestibules. I'm like, all right. So one is going to become my bathroom, pee only, and the other's going to become my kitchen. And so that was hilarious morning on Sunday. It was just funny. I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. And so packed up, and it wasn't raining that hard. I'm like, okay, this is okay. And so I was hiking on Sunday. I felt a little alone. Yeah, and then no kidding, it was dreary. Like I said, it was misty, and I felt kind of alone. And all of a sudden, I mean, the sun was just like on me, and I'm like, oh, okay, God, I know I'm not alone. I know you're always with me. So hike on, and so it was going well. And I ate lunch about noon. Talked to Denise, and everything was going well. Had my peanut. I call it my peanut butter crack. That's like my big thing. To get calories on the trail, I do peanut butter and coconut oil. And then, oh my gosh, around 1 o'clock, the rain hit. Guys, the rain was so crazy. It was wild. I was like, oh my gosh. So I had all my rain gear on because I was ready, because I knew it was going to rain. So I had all my rain gear on, but it wasn't even that. You know what it was? It was hiking in the rain. I mean, at one time I was like, is this the Appalachian Trail, or am I on the Appalachian Stream? Because this is nothing but, like, I'm just wading through water. And I couldn't even get off trail. I couldn't get to the sides of the trail anymore to get out of the water. And I kid you not, it's like flowing. It's not like puddles. I'm like, at one time I really was like, hey, where is the white blaze? Because this is like a flowing stream I'm walking through. So that was very interesting. I fell, hit my face, hit my nose, hit my lip. I think Cinnamon and I got like caught up in each other. And so I fell, and I laid there for a second, like for like a mini second, and I was like, what are you doing? You got to get up. Like, who do you think's gonna come get you up? And so I got up, and with explicit terms, of course, and I was like, and then hiked on. And that was interesting. I mean, just to hike in the rain like that, I cannot believe I was soaked. And my rain gear's great. My rain gloves are even great, but eventually they were like, yeah, right. I mean, each time, and like my foot, I'm like, hey, please, my shoe come with me. Because then I would stab in this water, and it would just be like sludge underneath. And so like, oh my gosh, my shoe's going to come off. It was just quite the interesting journey to hike like that. And so that night we stayed in a shelter. I won't do that again. Cinnamon was just miserable. First, it's a little bit cooler in a shelter. I love my tent, my house. And Cinnamon didn't know where to lay, and it was just like, oh, it was so cold. It was so cold and damp. And so, the other thing I did, hey, Carrie, I had kids who went in the shelter, and I knew there was mice. That's what I wanted to do in the shelter, because I knew there was mice, whatever. And I had my not these gloves, but my Renaud's gloves on like this shelf. I woke up that morning and there's like a hole like this big from a mouse getting in my gloves. I was kind of frustrated about that. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So we were soaking wet, put dry clothes on and hiked on, and I fell like 3 times yesterday, and it wasn't because of I was tired, because Rick asked, are you tired? I'm like, no, not really. I think it was just the post rain and the slipperiness. I just wasn't anticipating. Like, even sometimes the wood that the AT Conservatory people have laid there to step over, and just was like, okay, let me step, and slid. So it definitely has been an interesting few days on the trail, but it's beautiful morning. I mean, look at this morning, guys. God has definitely blessed this morning. Cinnamon is hanging out right there. She is just waiting to go. I had her out off leash for a little bit, and she was hunting, so I had to kind of bring her back, rein her in. So it has been interesting, the rain, and I'm still soaked. Like, my socks are still wet. Rick comes today, thank goodness. I see him in like an hour, and get some dry stuff and hike on. We're doing 20 miles today, just me and my, like, a light pack. And so and then have an adventure of it. But just want to tell you guys how it's been. It's been a little bit crazy, but all is still good, and I'm so loving being out here. I feel so fortunate that I can do this. So you guys have a great morning. Have a great Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. And oh my gosh, guess what? I hit 300 miles today. So that's really awesome. So 300 miles for me. I hit that today. And yeah, that's pretty good celebration. So it's going to be a beautiful day. I can feel it. I love the sun. And I hope it gets warmer soon. All right, see you guys.